Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the Chaos Terminal. Today on the channel, we're taking a look at the trailer for the new game, LEGO Skylines, set to release next year, mid-2027, early 2027. We'll see what the release date officially is. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're going to be following this game until next year, and then we're going to play it, so you're not going to want to miss anything. Now, obviously, this is an official LEGO game. It's made in production with Paradox Games and Iceflake Studios. From what I understand, that's a separate team than City Skylines 2, same game director. It's going to be very similar. If you've played City Skylines before, this should be a simplified, if not slightly improved version. Now, I discovered something about this game that I've not seen any other YouTubers talk about, but we're going to do that after the reaction. So let's get started with the trailer. Alright, so the trailer opens by saying all of this was built and captured in-game, which bodes well. If the game looks this good IRL, that will be very exciting. So first off, we've got this fisherman. He sees something fly in. I think it's so cute how the little fish follows along. That might just be for the trailer, but you can see they start to place different houses, and they're swapping through the aisles, and then once they've decided on one, they just click it down. It builds itself, which will be much nicer than how LEGO Fortnite used to run. And then there you go, you see people are happy, you see the cop coming through as you build the rest of your city out. So let's take a look at what we got here. So weirdly enough, the first thing I noticed is there's not nearly enough farm there to support the rest of this city. But let's peek at some of these buildings. I can see the town hall, that was a modular building. We've got a little deli, it looks like a cinema, a park, decent amount of cool things. I imagine that all of those will have different functions in-game as far as affecting your gameplay. How highly rated your city will end up being if it's that type of game. Again, I've not played Skylines before, so this is a new experience for me. Now, typically in games like this, you'll find disasters happen, and that's gonna, like, impede the construction of your city. Here we seem to have a fire. The firefighters are cooking hot dogs instead of helping, so that's kind of an unusual choice, but it's pretty funny. As we zoom out and see the whole city, it's honestly pretty impressive. It's decent size. I can't quite tell how large this would be relative to a minifigure, but that looks like a decent amount of space to play in and build. 3 bridges leading in and out of the cities remind me of how the Gotham City was designed in Dark Knight Rises. I wonder if those are going to lead to potential DLCs or expansions. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and call it now. Those bridges are going to eventually lead to some extra DLCs, some more places to build in your city. So as of right now, this game is only available for wishlist. At some point, I assume it'll be available for pre-order. I don't know if it needs to be a pre-order game yet. We'll see if it comes with something like early release or bonus item. Honestly, I don't know how any of that's going to work, but there is something cool that I found on a Reddit thread, and I've got the link to that Reddit in the description below. This feature, I think, is going to make this the best LEGO game. So you ready for this? LEGO Skylines is supposed to be able to connect to LEGO Studio, which is the official LEGO brand digital designer that allows you to build whatever you want out of any piece that LEGO has available in their catalog. If this is true, your builds will be transferable into this game as buildings. Right? So instead of just having to rely on the prefabs that the game comes up with, you could design your own in LEGO Studio and then import it to the game. Again, this is just what I saw on Reddit. If this is true, this will be the coolest LEGO game, better than LEGO Fortnite, better than Skywalker Saga. If not, the game still might stand on its own, but I'm really holding out hope that we are going to be able to connect this to LEGO Studio. That is just going to be beyond cool. You know that the first thing we're going to be doing is building an entirely Star Wars island. Just saying. Alright, and then here is everything else we know about this game so far. Now, all of this is straight off the Reddit page, so from what we can tell, the game is going to be similar to City Skylines, but bigger emphasis on making things look good and be functional. It'll release to Steam, PS5, Xbox, and Switch 2 in early to mid 2027, and it is confirmed to have a story mode, as well as the planned updates, DLCs. That's what I think those bridges leading to different islands are going to be for. It's said to be straightforward enough for beginners, still has enough depth for city builder game fans, so I'm sort of right in the middle. I love city builders, but I've never played City Skylines. I think the last city builder I really played would have been Sim City. Oh, geez. That sort of ages me there. From what I understand, it will support Steam Workshop and user content as well as integrate with Studio, like I mentioned before. So that should be very nice for the creative types. I don't know if this will be like a mod type game, but you sort of get the idea. It'll allow you to customize your game to suit your own needs. As more information comes out about this game, I will keep you updated with shorts, videos, and posts. I am very excited to play LEGO Skylines next year. Until then, make sure you still subscribe and stick around. We're going to be playing LEGO Fortnite. We build real LEGO, not to mention we play other games. We live stream every single Friday, so you're not going to miss anything. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video today, for watching, liking, and subscribing, and we will catch up with you as soon as we can. Bye.